Hello, everybody, and welcome to Red Violet TV! I'm, of course, your host, T to the KTK, bringing you television on the internet live for you to enjoy. Welcome, one and all, to the internet, where I am presenting you a cool TV show. I mean, the way I structured my character and my stream is that I'm more like the guy between your cartoons. I don't know if America had this, but in Canada, there was a thing called The Zone that came on after school, and the point of it was that these hosts would intersperse between shows. So, like, you got a couple episodes of, like, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and, like, Fairly Odd Parents, and all this stuff, and, like, the stuff you wanted to watch after school. And, like, in between, there were bits, and skits, and tricks, sometimes, and that was kind of the role I wanted to fill. I wanted to be like a VTuber version of that. I'm getting there. I have something cooking. I'm scaling down from where I was, because now it's like, before this outfit, I was like in a fantasy fit, because I was kind of like a mystical satyr. That ran a tavern, and now I'm like a TV show host, so I updated my clothes. And now I'm unupdating them, going back to the 90s. But you'll see. Today was long, rough, and difficult, and that is also why my stream is late. Apologies. I am trying to stick to the times. I can't do it every time. Another reminder is that I am not going to be streaming tomorrow on Friday. I have plans after work, so I'm going to be attending those plans. You might see posts about that. You might not. But I'm going to a concert with my girlfriend. It'll be fun. So I took the day. And I'll have the weekend. And thanks to Lush, I never said the name. You can't prove that I said a name. Rhymes with Rush is a good company and is supporting Truth and Reconciliation Day. So there is a strong chance that not only do we have it off, but it's paid. So I'll have a Monday to relax. Fingers crossed. It'll be good because D&D, we're approaching like a really big final finale. We did a whole boss fight last session, so I can only imagine we get a harder boss fight. A few other quirks about the factory that I work at that I found interesting. There's coffee on site. It's terrible. It's so bad. This coffee is awful. I don't know why. It's just like unpleasantly bitter. Like, I know it's coffee, but like unpleasantly bitter even for coffee. And I got like a medium I didn't even dark roast it. It was just bad beans. I'm gonna choose to blame the beans. Because the coffee I'm having now is fine. And it's Folgers, not sponsored. My microphone's right here, in case you couldn't tell. The audio. But like, Yeah, coffee is bad. The break room does at least have some decent vending machines. What I found funny is that they have tap. But you pay first and then make a selection, which I found interesting because it's like... It's charging you the price of the most expensive item in the vending machine. And then you make your selection, and then it, like, I don't know, realizes that that was the selection you made? I don't know. I don't know. Either way. I missed out on a beef patty because I was $1 short. Money's rough right now, but hopefully hopefully this suffering will be worth it when I get to Friday and cash my check. The other reason the stream was delayed, another thing I can blame besides me being forgetful and lazy, is Space Marine had an update. It had a patch. I didn't realize it had a patch until I booted up my computer. It added some very slight tweaks to things. Yeah, stuff and things. But a bunch of like little tweaks. There's an option to paint from the knees down on your legs now, which is kind of nice. Some weapons got tweaked in PvE mostly. I don't think it applies to PvP. It might. Sidebar, I have been playing a lot of the PvP. So when we log in, you're gonna see some of my custom Space Marines. I tweeted a picture of them the other day, but I'm happy to show them off here because I'm kind of at a point now where I've settled in on which chapter or chapter, like Space Marine faction that they each belong to. But I haven't made any progress in the main story. I've just done a handful of operations with friends and a lot of the PvP. But campaign? None at all. I watched a little bit ahead when I was popping into one of Bedlam's streams. She was playing the campaign about past the point that I had stopped at last time. So I know some events, but I don't know all. I've also been spoiled on some major story stuff, but getting to it is, I think, the more important journey than just being told a thing happens. For people who weren't around, you're playing Titus, who in the first game was a captain of the Ultramarines, who was sentenced with heresy because he touched a thing from the warp and it didn't kill him. Therefore, he's evil. When we join him in Space Marine 2, he is serving his penance on Death Watch, which is a special sect of Space Marines that are tasked with fighting aliens, as ordained by the Inquisition. He fights a bunch, almost dies, and they give him the magic surgery that makes him a Primaris Marine. He fights a bit. He got demoted from lieutenant down to captain. Or no, from captain down to lieutenant. So he's just serving as a lieutenant in the Ultramarines now, but he's still in command of a small unit. his service record is impeccable, but he still keeps secrets because the last time he shared anything with anyone on his squad, they accused him of heresy and had him sentenced for life to fight aliens. Speaking of the aliens that we're fighting, it's the Tyranids. And we're dealing with them, but we're tasked with protecting and, like, yeah, just majorly, for the most part, protecting important targets, like tactical targets. And there's one person we're looking out for who is involved in a top secret project that we have to find. We have his location, and we also know what the top secret project is. The thing from the first game that gave Titus the warp, or not the warp, it didn't give him the warp. That's not how it works. A crystal that contains power from the warp that they were trying to harness in the first game was rebuilt, and they're attempting to do it again. No, even though the last time they tried that, it summoned chaos. So hopefully it doesn't summon chaos again. Anyway, let's get into the game. Whee! Please load. Thank you. Now, before I went live, I was going through my character list, and I was informed, or I wasn't informed of anything. It just crashed. It just crashed. But I was informed that I had new armor, so I was checking out the new armor. It's me. So this is the PvE, the operations. So yes, my heavy Space Marine is an Imperial Fist. Because they fuck hard. Shout out Rogel Dorn. I'm also using controller because I recently found it's actually quite comfy. So yeah, legs can now be painted from the knee down if you wanted. What's new to... That's new? I don't know. I'm confused what it's saying is new. Oh, I guess when you acquire some colors, it'll add the secondary color as well, which is pretty good. I added a skull on the knee there, and some striping, which I got from unlocking Blood Angels, which, the branding fucked up. I think we're gonna go no border and then white text. Yeah. Because he's supposed to be John Dawn of War. Old Johnny Dawn of War. My assault, so my melee-focused character, is a Crimson Fist, who are a second founding chapter, but were founded right after the Horus Heresy. So while they are, like, fresh, they're not. If the game, they just added knee down coloring for greaves, if they added hand coloring, or even just to shoulder, or to elbow, then I would 100% do both hands. But I opted for going for painting the right hand red, because that's the Power Fist hand. I love me Crimson Fist. It's probably my favorite Space Marine chapter, period. Because it's like all the good parts of Imperial Fists with all the good parts of others. My Vanguard is supposed to be a Black Templar. But again, things have been fucking up lately. Well, I think I went blank for that shoulder pad, either way. Hey, Ash. I've been doing okay. I've been hanging in there. Oh, I also don't have Black Templar fully unlocked yet. But it seems to use a shinier black than the one I'm using. Oh, it's using Abaddon. As opposed to null oil. Yeah, because Nuln oil is like a matte black. This is a glossy black. How you liking Space Marine? I'm actually really loving it. I kind of want to see the Greaves pattern, because what I want to do is have a white boot. Just one. Kind of add to the contrast. I don't really know what to add on the other shoulder pad, because I can make it symmetrical with both Templar, but they're different shoulder pads. Could add a skull. It would be funny. I thought about adding the close support, because I use that in other characters as well. But it looks too much like the Templar cross. So we'll figure something out. Big skull. Where did you get that one from? That's from Blood Angels. Okay. Oh, it's 40. Like the wing skull? What's that one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the Night Lords. They're a Chaos faction. There's a shark. Oh, yeah. The Carcaderons. What's their lore? Mysterious prowlers of the outer dark. The Carcaderons are ever on the move, seeking out the Emperor's foes beyond the Imperium's borders. Few have ever fought alongside them. Those who have report unsettling savagery, their preference for rapid strikes using stealth or extreme speed, and their deadly skill in close quarters action, using a range of bayonets, blades, chain weapons, and point-blank weapons fire. Huh. I don't know the meaning of all the heraldry beyond cool factor. Valid. 100% valid. Oh, my knee pad went away. What the hell? Why is it invisible? Is it just permanently invisible now? That's annoying. We'll figure it out. For now, it's blank. But yeah. Black Templars. The Black Templars are technically they're another spin-off from the Imperial Fists. They are terrifying. I didn't really have much logic for choosing the Vanguard class to be a Black Templar beyond the fact that black armor cool and the skull mask kind of matched it really well. What new armor do I have for assault? Just helmet? Yeah, that's what I figured. Since the patch, everything is new, quote unquote. Oh, I do have a mastery point. Just increased melee damage. More gooder. The Bulwark is a Dark Angel. The default Dark Angel goes like all green, but I wanted the gold in there. Especially once I get the robes, that'll look really nice. I cannot wait. I need to mess around with this more. My snipers are Raven Guard. So the Raven Guard are masters of stealth, which is funny because they're Space Marines. They're 7 feet tall and covered in giant armor and have 4 lungs and 2 hearts. So the fact that there is a stealth faction is just funny to me. And the sniper turns invisible and has a cloak. And once you start getting the fancier armor sets, you get like the nicer capes and such. I just like the mask too much to not use. But the hood. The hood matched better. I would consider it. I also like the Cyclops-ass lens thing. And then, yeah, my heavy's a fist. But all of this is inconsequential, because this is my PvE and also my PvP. I actually do the same looks across both. It's inconsequential because we're doing campaign, so I have to go back to the campaign. Hey guys. So we just got a grilling. We were told to go find the guy we were looking for.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
survived.
I mean, they flew back.
Those are flawless welds.
Huh?
Autopsy reveals Tyranid Hive fleet adapted rapidly to Deathwatch virus bomb. Antiviral response distributed within 36 hours.
There's a lot of talking. Okay. So, I have chainsword, power sword, combat knife. I'm going to take the power sword because it's the power sword. I mean, chainsword's iconic, of course. But considering I don't get a power fist for the campaign, I'll settle for a power sword. Marksman bolt carbine, stalker bolt rifle, Oculus, bolt sniper, and heavy sniper. There's my bolt rifle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the bolt rifle. And I'm gonna stick with the default, because I'm boring. And like the little skull shoulder is cool, but this skull shoulder is also cool.
Time to go. I will not concede.
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
Fun fact, these are your single player. Or the,
Ventilation. They are everywhere.
We should bring 100 floors of stone down on their heads.
Are you enjoying the devastation of Imperial worlds?
No, but I revel in seeing those skittering brutes turn to ash.
Let us grind the chitinous curs deep into the parched soil of Avarax.
A vivid picture.
I speak only as one who is stirred by the words of our Primarch.
I prefer action to colorful speech.
yeah, these guys are who you play as in the single player operations. You can customize them, which is what I did. So that's the Blood Raven, Crimson Fist, Imperial Fist, and the Black Templar. But by default, everyone's an Ultramarine. Their dialogue is quite good. They all have unique characters to them and personality. I grow weary of this flesh I was born into, strangely disgusted by its nature. I crave only the cold, clean certainty of steel and silicon, that I might become one with the blessed machine.
Approaching landing zone.
So by default, they have their helmets off. I choose to keep their helmets on at all times. Because I want my helmet on.
We'll have to land outside and make our
Unit, brace for emergency landing.
lock armor.
For a brick, he flew pretty good. I mean, listen, it's just cool. It's just cool.
Lance of Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects.
Make haste.
Oh.
We have considerable ground to cover. What was that? Looks like a neurophone placed on Overwatch inside that building. Terminates! Let us thin their numbers.
So I switched to... I switched to controller recently just because the mouse controls... They're not bad. They feel good, actually. But this is definitely a game that treats well to Xbox controls.
Sir, have you faced a neurophone before?
I have. A tricky adversary.
All right, what's in the drop pod? Please. Ooh. Well, the Instigator is a favorite. No grenade launcher, but I will take the burst rifle. Oh, Commissar. Oh, shit! There's a boy here.
Grenade deployed. Another one dead.
Oh. Oh. Slaughter.
Varellus! Is that you? Chiron!
Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you.
Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces.
We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through.
You do now.
Canadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the neurothroat.
Very well.
We will avenge them, brother.
Watch yourself.
Space Marine.
What's our theoretical?
A direct assault on the rear guard.
Is that it?
Down to our ability, brother.
No, sir.
Good.
Let us choke them with their own blood.
Chop. 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 Oh, I did press parry. I didn't think there was actually a parry. I just thought I could catch one. Oh, I just, like, flicked it on. Nice. Whoa. I love the executes.
Changing magazine.
Iron, how do you know Varellus? We served together in that company. I organized How so? I was defending a stronghold from an Orcason. A war boss overpowered me. Had his drill against my head. Varellus appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death with it.
Ooh. Wiggle. It's time to wiggle. Left stick.
Reload. Throw
Get roasted, nerd. Alright, well that's where we're supposed to go. So that tells me there are things to find. Heavy bolt pistol.
Munitions secured. Grabbing equipment.
Alright, we're all reloaded up. And... oh, is there not a... there's a power sword.
With
And a guardian.
this, we shall defy death's grasp.
Cool.
Brother, what happened on Gryer?
Nothing good.
Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing. Gadriel, we deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over.
Stalker, heavy bolt. Okay. Knife. I was dismissive of the knife at first, like, oh, there's 100 other melee weapons that are better. There isn't, there's only like 4. But the knife is actually pretty damn good. B is not dodge, Tim. B is grenade. Which is interesting. It's like logical in how the controls are laid out, but it's still...
Ready your men.
You broke through.
We're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Beep boop bop.
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope.
I was concentrating fire on it, but then it wasn't losing health. Shock grenade coming in clutch. Cleared out a lot of the little dudes. What's the lock-on button again? Guess I've done it. He caught me in a roll, the bastard. I'm low on ammo. Whoop. Duh. I'm stuck.
Restocking.
I was trying to do it.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Shit. You do have wide iframes on your dodge roll, just not as many as you might assume. Are you for real? Ooh, that's a spicy meat. Ball. Oh, give me the execute. Yeah. Whoop. Bam. In the eye. Oh.
is ours, brothers. Morales, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch. I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to
We
it.
are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed. Canadians are driving the tyranny.
There it is. Grenade launcher.
Cowards balk at a fair fight. Vile creatures. No
We
time
got a
to
heavy bolter. My baby, my beloved.
let none escape.
Give me the execute. Oh,
Another one dead.
I missed my parry. God, killing stuff just feels good.
That's all of them. How far to lose his position? We're still a long way from the dome. And we must hurry.
We must hurry, brothers.
Need a ride, brothers. Sergeant, good to see you.
Just a good time.
Bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand. A welcome offer. Climb on.
So we ride a battle tank to the dome.
The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother. Ultramarines!
Yes, we are.
Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thasian?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to
Candles.
On whose authority?
remain here. Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire,
I gave you an order.
forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Vox your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Huh.
Ambush.
Damn. We lost Varellus. We had him for half a mission. And now he's rebar in his eye. You gotta watch out for that. What did the tattoo mean? They worship chaos.
Imagine if the Space Marines said brother instead of brother.
Oh, the Dusty Boys!
You will burn.
Oh shit. Hold on. Yeti, thank you for the 21 months. Holy shit. I said brava instead of brother. It all depends. Yeti, I hope you're doing alright. I appreciate the continued support.
Astartes, traitors of the Thousand Sons. Cowards, you will pay for what you've done.
So, I call them the Dusty Boys, the Thousand Sons, because, in case you're unaware, the Thousand Sons are, like, made of pure chaos energy. Some of them are so old, they're literally just dust in those suits. There's magic dust in those suits. Bolt sniper rifle. I'm good.
Munitions secured. Purge the heretics. Let us punish their treachery. They move on space and time. Do not fall prey to their trickery.
Do not fall prey to their trickery. Honestly, the one thing that disappoints me is that they're not playable in PvP. Every PvP class, because it's, you know, two teams. One is regular Space Marines, the other is Chaos.
Captain Akaran.
Akaran here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
No doubt. Heretic Astartes and their minions.
Throne, damn it. Do you have lose?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry!
What are we waiting for?
You know, my buddy Araman refuses to listen to reason and conducts the rubric ritual even though everyone else in the Legion told him not to. But, like, the Thousand Sons are awesome with that, like, beetle sheen to their armor. The Egyptian theming. Oh, he angry. I found out if you played this in co-op.
Chiron, take a defensive position. We will cover. Chiron! He is in a rage. He's risking the entire mission. He is trapped over there. There are force fields covering the exits. They seem impervious to weapons.
But yeah, the point I was getting at is that in PvP, you play as the Chaos, and they're each unique Chaos factions. The Thousand Sons is not one of them, despite the fact that they are fully modeled for PvE. And you know what? It might be somebody's favorite faction. It's not my favorite Chaos faction. That's the Emperor's Chosen. My first time playing this mission, I was Chiron. How rough was it? Oh, there's the thing.
No victory for you here. That is all of them.
There was some trial and error.
The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery. The altar. It bears the mark of the archenemy. Destroy it.
I'm attempting to. Oh, it's got the Eye of Nidhogg.
Artifact destroyed. Look, the force fields are collapsing. Chiron, move through the exit. Brother, by the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself.
All right, I'm gonna try out the last few seal.
Rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet.
I think it's interesting that he's going through this, but the Vox is making him sound even more distorted and angry. Ha! Holy shit!
I have other business. Throw me down.
You need cover.
This is hilarious.
Lose control like this. He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy.
Heretic cowards. I will end you all.
Honestly, I kind of like the last few seal conceptually. I mean, it's a linear fusion rifle from Destiny, but I mean, like, I'm aware that laser weapons were a thing, and then the technology for it was lost. And then I guess somewhat recovered, because there's newer last few seal weapons being developed, but from what I recall, some last few seals are like literally relics.
Your worthless life is empty. Munitions secured.
You good, Chiron? Is that him laughing? But what I was getting at is that I think conceptually it's funny to me because I'm imagining the last few seal is basically just being the giant version of the Imperial las guns.
No traitors remain. Get to Chiron, now! Sergeant, check the perimeter. Yes, brother. Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you will throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty.
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand? Lieutenant, you should see this.
God decides when you die. Fuck you.
News must be in there. Using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world. It seems the traitors' motives are unmasked. Seems. You doubt they wish to stop Aurora. You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems.
They cried out my name, but I stayed hidden. My position,
I don't care. Plasma incinerator. Melta rifle. Bolt carbine. Hold on, I need to check. Slow, wide swings, best against swarms. Okay.
You told Akaran the Mechanicus must be stopped.
Why? The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to Lutz? Let it continue?
These are my orders.
What have they done?
It matters not. Kill them!
Tear off their limbs.
Kill those slaves of the corpse god and gain notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
Another barrier. Sustained from the altar, no doubt.
It's interesting to note the status buildup in this game. The Tyranids do a bleed that makes your it's like a bleed poison that covers your screen in bullshit.
Changing magazine. Area secure. Now the altar.
The thing the Thousand Suns apply to you is madness.
The doors. That is no simple sorcery. Look how twisted the altar has grown. It seems alive.
If it lives, then let us teach it of pain and death.
It reeks of the warp. Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us!
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
It's basically a fancy way of saying stand in the circle.
Show them the error of their ways. Reloading.
More abominations that wish to die! Leave these monstrosities to me.
Ooh. Honestly, considering most people's lots in life, does not shock me.
Think they can stop us?
Leave them of their delusions, brother. Hold this ground.
It doesn't shock me that some people would turn to the forces of chaos. It's like, hey, you know God, he's real and he wants you to murder. That's the beginning of Binding of Isaac.
Treachery ends now.
Oh, no one's the good guys in 40K. Literally none of them.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
At one point, the Tau kinda were, but they were reworked into being about, like, the greater good in a very, like, we are the only responsible ones that can be in charge kind of way. I guess kind of like the Viltrumites from Invincible, which is a bit of a pull. Where it's like they are bred to be in control. Or not literally. I'm describing the Viltrumites. I'm not talking about the Tau at this point. Oh, I have madness. So, because that stack fully built, the game is generating fake enemies.
Words as hollow as your fallen brothers. You
I need ammo.
Still bleed.
But, like, the tower, 100% not good. They're, depending on who you are, they're kind of boring. I think they're cool.
Stabilizing vitals.
They're kind of alien fish people with Gundams. That's their whole thing. Destroy the altar.
Quickly, destroy it. Their sorcery is undone. Lieutenant Titus, the Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up and on our way.
Statue.
The objective.
The Emperor protects.
Lance of Jove, stand by for extraction.
Affirmative.
In the name
Knock,
of the
knock.
Emperor, open the doors.
The lore Nurgle seems pretty chill.
Morius lose.
I'll explain.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must
Relatively.
Archmagus Nozick at once.
Fair.
He's dead.
Dead.
You are to replace him. Lose.
Get walking, nerd.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnisire.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus? A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands.
Yes. To both.
Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
Morius lose. Come with me.
Little shoulder buddy. They are part of the Imperium of Man, but the Adeptus Mechanicus are their own sect. And their whole vibe is they worship computers. And all technology, actually. It doesn't have to be specifically a computer. They have a firm belief in the idea that all technological devices answer to one god, and they worship that god and pray to the computers so that they don't break down.
We must report to Captain Akaran.
Plug those Promethean links.
How does the Empire tolerate them if they worship computers? They're the only ones who can make your shit work. They're the IT for the entire for all of humanity. You're not asking lore heavy shit. It's just that's the funniest answer to give to that. It's just like they're IT. It's like, yeah, he worships a computer, but if he quits, the entire the entire office shuts down. Like they're responsible for things like Forge Worlds and like the development of weapons technology, the Space Marines themselves.
Immediately.
Administering maintenance.
I will need a repair crew before my next flight.
Yes.
Take note of the battle damage for the engine sears. Armor plating in sections 28B and 40E is compromised, along with void seals. Portside aileron is jammed. Portside afterburner has shrapnel lodged inside. Pressure test the fuel system after the leaks are sealed. Heavy bolters require a full resupply. Short-range sensors have been rendered useless. Make that a priority.
I'll make the necessary arrangements, my lord.
And yeah, every skull you see that has that like the little glowing eye and like floats around like that. Every servo skull. Those are people that are lobotomized into functioning computers.
Irrelevant.
I disagree.
That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help. You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
They're repairing the ship down there, which I think is quite cute little vignette, because when this flew in, it was heavily damaged and on fire. A bit of an awkward scene with these tech priests here.
Confirms contact with heretic Astartes.
How many?
Astro Militarum forces report multiple contacts with Rubicae throughout the Hive City.
Lord,
Heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every hive city on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
sir.
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
Can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats.
A Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, Find whoever is jamming us and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
6 men.
Lieutenant Titus. Receiving. Attend me on the crew deck. Acknowledged.
Sensors are severely disrupted.
It's also funny how, like, the worship of the Emperor exists, because it's like, the Emperor never wanted to be a point of worship. The whole point of his reign was to destroy religion, and now he is religion.
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
Oh, he's seen as a
I
god.
gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
The arch enemy lurks in the shadows.
Oh yeah,
of the
these
heart
cherubs,
sea.
those are actually lobotomized babies.
He slayed the enemy, but lost his left hand.
Brother.
Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely. You doubt my intentions. It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
Bitch.
It seems I am not the only one on
Ah.
this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Rail rifle nearly took his arm off along with half my helmet. The 1 degree of deflection saved my life. We only had to mourn his pauldron that day.
The Emperor will remember his valor long after we join him.
Forgive me, brother.
That was the guy that got rebar in his eye. They're mourning him. That's cute. It's like their rooms. What if we were on the battle barge and we both had to share a cot? I can't imagine sleeping in a room. You take your armor off to sleep, I assume. But to have nothing in that room but you in the suit of armor and maybe another person. 'Cause there's no room on this goddamn ship. There's only 3 rooms. Still good, bud? Good. Alright, before we jump to the next mission, I'm gonna eat food. The rumors are true. I eat food. So I'm gonna grab a little bite, and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. I took a second longer because I was gonna refill my water bottle and then realized that the lid was like glued on. The armoring hall has been stocked with new war gear.
There he is. Lieutenant, Galileo and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Galileo, I object to such intrusions.
As do I. But they are queries I must fulfill.
I seek only answers. Your survival is a profound mystery that must be resolved.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin.
But that is where you are mistaken. Ruin is all around us, but I will soon depart for the Aurora facility on the Merium. And there, I shall close all gateways to ruin permanently. You will see.
I think, by the way, they keep talking about, like, oh, it was a thing from the warp. It should have destroyed you or whatever. Being a psyker connects you to the warp in such a specific way. I think that's what happened. I think that Titus is just sensitive to the warp. That's it. Still working away.
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant. The astropathic relay on Avarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a three-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
So they're doing the... Those other two squads are PvE operations. So they're doing two separate missions that are happening simultaneously. Which I think is sick as hell. I've done the mission to kill the Hive Tyrant off stream in multiplayer, and it's really fun. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Okay.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the Second Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield. You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Yeah, I think he's just sensitive. Like the 40k equivalent of Force sensitive. I think he's a psyker. If not like directly someone who has the power of a psyker, can at least
Box check.
Iridium here. Still on our gunship. Thalassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
What of the arch enemy?
Sporadic reports, but they are here.
Tenacious and relentless bloody men and women that have crossed the stars. Kenya, our home, lies scattered across the stars. But do we relent? No, sir! No! For we are vengeance! And we shall bring death to any that threaten the sacred soil of the Imperium.
God.
Give your life in the name of our holy Emperor! Sir, yes, sir! Will you give your life in the name of all that is good and pure? In the name of our holy Emperor? Sir, yes, sir!
Goes so hard.
Then take up the Cadian standard and hold it high so that the enemy will know the name of their
So fucking cool.
Cowards! You are a boil on the pride of the Cadian Guard. You have disgraced yourselves
Commissar.
by abandoning your brothers. Your punishment is dishonorable death. Squad! Ready!
I have failed. I beg of you that you forgive my cowardice.
They're executing traitors. Sorry, did you need that? This seems important. Let me... There. You have it. Holy shit.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
So yeah, the other 2 squads are doing a multiplayer mission. But it's all in the name of completing this objective.
If we encounter Chaos forces,
You need not concern yourself with me, Lieutenant.
disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand. Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier? It was not your business.
And now it is.
You have made it so. Through suspicion and intrigue.
It's none of your business. And now it is? Yeah, because you won't shut the fuck up.
This will serve me well.
Multi-melter. Here we fucking go.
Open the gates.
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Let me help.
Stand aside.
I got it.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord.
Close the gates!
The relay is ahead. Squads! Engage!
Ah, shit. I missed the parry. I kind of love the multi-melta, because it's just a bigger melta. And the melta is fun. It's just a shotgun that shoots, like, the power of the sun. Like, it's described as being pure heat. But the way it's also described is, like, how intense that heat is. Damn, there was a whole squad, and now there is one surviving member.
That's the bridge. There's no way through. I may have an alternate route. Proceed. Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
Mortis.
The path is clear.
Damn spores.
That's cool as hell. Sorry, like a bell tower collapsing and you hear the...
Acadians will make short work of them.
Indeed.
Tyranids never travel alone. Be mindful. Reload.
The tank! God damn, dude. Let me in.
I think we found our exit. Relay. Our brothers are getting hammered down there.
Delta Wing. We have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial. It is not dead. Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect.
I didn't say the guy. Damn.
Dead. Our word is bond. This void-spawn behemoth has seen its last day.
I mean, like, a lot of the... Thinking about the Melta, a lot of weapons in 40k are fucking overkill. Bolters shoot round, like, essentially propelled rockets that explode inside of the chests of their enemies. I don't know what the camera's doing. Oh, God. Hatchet with the braid. I have to tab because I don't have a... What were you up to? Oh, you're doing some more dragon. Damn, you were doing a dragon live on stream? I hope it went well. For people who don't know who I am, Hatchet drew this. I'm TK. I'm the host of Red Violet TV, a television channel on the internet. And we're doing a Space Marine. It's hard to explain how this is like... Everything about this looks so overly masculine, but I promise you... I know so many gays who love this franchise. Origins is bad, don't play it. I think you... I mean, I know you... Please take your time with everything yourself. Also, if you need to do post stream self-care, please do that. But what I was going to say is, if you're going to force yourself to play any of the Dragon Ages before Veilguard, maybe Inquisition, because doesn't the story continue on?
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternative?
Don't be rude.
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it.
I kind of don't like the amount of corpses.
Take out those mines. They will not get past this.
What mines? I'm just looking around. Guardian Relic.
With this, we shall defy death's grasp.
Incoming mine.
I think queer folks go for how over the top it is. Yeah. Also, I mean, I don't know. I love miniature hobbies. I love watching people paint minis. Oh God! That was the mines.
Record. Declare evidence. Crates found in Sector 55 of the Upper Hive contain 12 volumes of dubiously heretical works. Also recovered. 14 Cantrail-type las rifles. 8 las pistols, various designs. The serial numbers are filed off. Heretical symbols are applied to the surface of the weapons. I am enclosing picts supporting the evidence. Evidence to be destroyed in accordance with invasion protocols. Traces of the cult indicate that it has long since taken root in the Hive. The mere thought that he has reached the highest...
Damn, that sucks.
We have power. Open the door.
That was almost too clean cut of a solution. Just like, we need to turn on power to open the... Oh God.
Astartes. Cut them down. Raise our force.
Boop.
Back to the warmth of you.
I feel like Tzeentch is probably one of the more interesting
Heretics mean to stop us.
Chaos Gods.
Says yes.
Elaborate. The Traitor Legion's legacy of deception goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
Okay, slay, literally.
Kill them all.
Oh, they're fighting each other. That's actually kind of cool. It's like the Tyranids showed up. But the Chaos were here to deal with or to get the Aurora thing. And they show up and the Tyranids are already here, like, oh fuck. Damn it, there's a bug problem. Ah, beans, the xenomorphs are here. I think it's interesting to think about the context of knowing a lot of queers who are into tabletop war games I don't think it's because of their queerness. I think it's just because they were nerds who grew up near a hobby shop who saw cool little robot dudes and went, I want to play that.
Heresy and corruption. The Tyranids seek to consume that as well. If they kill each other, all the better.
Witty. Oh, those are heavies. Or Terminators. I love that they got, like, shotels. Boop. Pop. $40,000 years into the future. And we still just use wooden... No, that's metal. Okay. We evolved from wooden skids to metal skids. I don't know if that's better. The plastic sets are actually nice. They're lighter weight. They don't have the holes, so you don't risk, like, product falling through them. I like them.
Titus to Resilient. Requesting gamma pattern hammer for...
Yeah, no splinters either.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry. That's quite a shot. Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the Hive Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught.
We're not in the missiles. Okay. No, we're getting fitted with assault packs. Okay.
We should have remained with the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
We're calling Dad. It's important.
You say there will be a massacre. How do you know that? Why else would the traitors be trying so hard to stop us? Our lieutenant said it himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant. Damn it.
Honestly, an underrated part of the assault troop is the leg boosters as well as the big jetpack. Well, it's a jump pack. That is sick as hell. Two-handing it. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, son. We made it.
Ultramarines! Casual, you're not thinking straight. I could say the same of you. Damn it, you are an ultramarine. Now act like one. Yes, Don't back engage.
Oh wait, I have to do melee. And then ground pound. Yeah.
Vermin stone. Love for Form a defensive line in that breach. Yes, my lord. Reinforce the breach.
Auto bolt. Marksman. Instigator.
Need to reload.
Bolt with grenade launcher is still a highlight for me.
Repositioning.
I was just hoping to find melee.
Space Marines. For the Emperor. The Titus have broken through. We're not making it time.
Doot. 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 They never learn.
Reloading. Meridian, do you read? Signal is being jammed, as the captain suspected. Tell us a report.
The vile Xenos slicks.
Thalassa, you cut out. Repeat. Thalassa!
So of our 3 objectives, none have been achieved.
No going back now.
Fuck you, Gadriel.
Engaging front.
You don't need to be suspicious of me just because I died 200 years ago, allegedly. Was forced to remove my chapter colors and serve in essentially Space Marine Suicide Squad. For accusations of corruption, and now that the Chaos are here, and I'm searching through classified files relating to my past, you seem to assume that I'm evil.
They never learn.
I mean, evil's relative. I mean, in their perspective. I ain't gonna let the guardsmen fight alone. Not if I can help it.
Changing magazine.
So when are we gonna get the out of fuel notification?
I have to reload. Jump packs are struggling with all this dust. Engaging thrusters.
It looks like I can get up there. There's an invisible wall.
Jump back fouled with dust. We must proceed on foot. The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed. Lieutenant, what are your orders? We fight. At last. Ultramar! Come on, Talassa.
We hold our ground. I mean, the Hive Tyrant's a tough fight. So they might take a while. It's fine.
Do not let them up. I am death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
Get him. Yay.
Restocking.
Hold the line!
Zoanthrope eliminated.
Hold the line!
Vermin is stunned. Reload. Frag grenade out.
Carnifex. Where? Eh. I mean, it is a Carnifex. It will kill. I can't move.
Recovering. Special tactics ready.
I'm just gonna take my drugs. Ow. Are you gonna spam the undodgeable The unblockable? I'm busy. Oh, now you don't charge. The one time I'd love for you to charge. Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh, that's damage. Alright, give me the execute. Oh. Yeah!
Toppled the giant. Restocking. Throwing frag grenade.
A second? Two?
What is this? Talassa. They killed the Hive Tyrant. They are falling. All of them. The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Talassa?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates.
Now, what are we gonna say to Calgar?
Let's go.
Hey! Shit's fucked. The Chaos are here. That AdMech project you're sponsoring? Bad news. Making the Chaos show up.
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure the captain hears of your deeds.
I need no commendation. Is that right?
Enough!
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain.
Fucking hate this guy. Transmit a message to Lord Calgar.
Those are some real
There are things to pick up here, huh? I don't like that there are items in here. What am I gonna do? There's a data slate.
Breaching the tower of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica was far too...
Is this the Xenos doing?
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychers.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late.
The Astra Telepathica. So everybody in here is Psyker. And are corrupted in some way thanks to the Hive Tyrant.
You shouldn't be here.
I
have a message for Manius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Ooh.
Give me your message. I have it. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence. There are no guarantees.
What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a bone. I think. But it did look like a leak.
What does she mean?
What is this?
I do not know.
You wish to bring Kolgar here that you may kill him. Heretic. Heretic. You will betray us as you betrayed them on Graia.
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant! Gadriel, I am no heretic.
Uses the power stone by himself. He must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him!
What have you done?
She was corrupted by chaos. She was trying to sow discourse.
How gracefully you dance.
There he is. The sorcerer of the Thousand Suns himself.
What simply pleasure to ride beyond the immaterial. My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus. So long have I watched thee through a tattered veil, yearning for
I assure you it will be brief.
yes. Let us play the game.
Ooh, the eyes. Also, what's up, Vincent? Oh, I'm supposed to be... I'm supposed to be hiding. I'm good. Ooh. I wish my Melta could do that. Do like a ground shot like that. Is he? Boss fight. I mean, it has been, but it continues to be. I'm stuck. Kinda love him. When I think of the floating disc thing, I usually think of Static Shock. Damn it. Bitch. I play Dark Souls. No, yeah, there's like... Well, what can we do?
Did he escape?
I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the word bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah. Your squad mate is like, I know chaos when I see it. Because I saw it firsthand. And at no point did he was he suspicious of Titus. So that should be like all the ironclad proof he needs. That his battle brother trusts him.
Brothers,
It's frozen for me too.
is Aurora. Within the last few hours,
There we go.
traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered.
Where is Luz?
Inside, they have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred.
We could launch
It
it.
may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well then.
Navigation systems are probably dead.
We can't afford to miss. He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
I wish I could have his head on my Space Marines.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gatriel are in attendance.
Ooh. I'm in trouble with the priest. No, I like my IRL head. It's just you give me a red-headed beard, I want it. I'll take the helmets. I love being a faceless
Using
goon.
an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
No.
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
What up, guys? Hey, it's the Blue Man Group. Oh yeah, this is Titus's room. What's worth noting is that the power sword he has, or the chainsword he has on display here, is the one from the first Space Marine game. It's the same design, not the same model, because that was in 2011. And there's his Death Watch pauldron and his cape. What's up, dude? Make it homey, yeah.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
missed.
Okay, so I guess minor spoilers. That is the last bit of dialogue you get from the chaplain, because I just got an achievement for it. No, I know, but heresy is heresy. It's like your boss. But the
What was spoken by the chaplain?
We have arrived at the Merion. Board Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault.
Time to go.
The achievement that popped up, it's like, you know, listen to all of the chaplain's speeches. And the achievement was called, Why Is It Always You Three? Which got, you know, a sigh of recognition out of me. Listen, it is dog shit, but I was 10 years old and it was the most popular thing in the world.
The majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin.
It's a reference to Harry Potter.
Beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium, but the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman, for the glory of Ultramar! For the glory of Ultramar!
Somebody on Reddit pointed out that this is a 2,000 point army. Like, this, all of this here. It is slightly over. I watched a video on it, or it was given to me in my YouTube recommended. It's 2,128 points, I believe. You would be laughed out of a tournament. You'd have to take a unit out. If I had to pick... that tank. Never played the board games. I've played it exactly once.
Galio, theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop? Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. Extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
That's fair.
Survival probability equal to 62.4136. Unacceptably low.
Thank you, Galio.
I can't start.
It will drop without Gravis armor. It is a sound strategy, but a 38% failure rate. We are facing much less favorable odds today.
No melee weapon. I wonder why. Oh. There's a Terminator back here. Or a Dreadnought. That's a coffin, for people who don't know. That's literally a coffin in there. My squads.
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies.
Or the Emperor?
Oh, these guys? No, those are the characters you play as in co-op online. Everyone else, I don't know. Yeah, they're each of the classes. They're the 6 classes, so they split them into 2 squads of 3. We are the Ultramarines, the sons of Gilliman. Whilst we draw breath, we stand. Whilst we stand, we fight. Whilst we fight, we prevail. Nothing shall stay our wrath. Marnie's Calgar. Let's go, boys!
Never done this before. You mean jump through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships, and burning wreckage on the way down? Exactly. No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
He said the line!
But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close.
He said that in the... Or, different Marine said that in the first game.
60 seconds.
Helmets. Sir.
I must apologize for my actions on Avarax.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives, brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both. As are we, brother.
Brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settled some of that debt today. Aye, sir.
Helmets on. The helmets stay on during sex. Whee! Oh shit.
Holy terror. All specs cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
Sorry. Oh, spoiler. I guess I get the Thunderhammer. I love that it is silent. In case people aren't aware, space, completely silent. It's a void. So what you hear is the radio in your head and your own breathing. And, like, if stuff passes by you. This is such a cool sequence. Whoa! More chaos demons. Holy shit! Is that a Lord of Change?
Emperor bless you.
They're blue and they can fall through the atmosphere. Talk about a bad flight! I don't remember the whole line. Boom, bam, boom. Oh yeah, rolling around at the speed of sound. I've told the Sonic Adventure 2 story multiple times, but it's still a funny thing to recount. Funnier now that I've never played it to this day. Oh! Sorry. It's just very funny that's like, we had the helmet. That was it. Thank you. We're wearing the helmets all the way down. We land off.
Clear a path. We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they desire.
And the helmets are back. Well, what's funny about the helmets is it's a setting. You can disable or enable helmets if you want them to be permanently on for the campaign. Boop. Miles out. Yeah.
Munitions secured.
Boop. Bop. Kick.
Move quickly. Talassa are blind without our targeting signal.
That pillar of corruption provides the land.
Talassa, we're on the ground and moving. Reports.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done.
Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today.
Alright, plasma. It's plasma time. Okay. Perhaps I have been harsh in the past with regard to the effectiveness of the plasma incinerator. It is fun. Can I just... No. Oh, shit. What sorcerer? I actually really like the effect with the madness build up. Boop, bop, boop. Yeah. Splat.
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it. Yes, brother.
Ah, another Thunderhammer. Honestly, I'm just looking around. Cool. Alright. Take it. Rip it. Pop.
Bolter destroyed. Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area. Wait! It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery. No doubt, but it will get us to our objective. It is probably a trap. Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this? Mark's ghosting. Ignore it.
Huh. Targeting signal.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. We are pushed back. The Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that trusty fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you war-tainted bastards, and die!
I mean, the thing with this is that it's, you know, it's England. So everyone's saying Lieutenant.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems.
Yeah, they're very British.
Due to signal interference. Calculating
This is, Warhammer 40,000 was specifically created in, like, the 80s in England. So I guess you could blame Thatcher's Britain for 40k. The only good thing she did was make us all think of a grim, dark fantasy. Judge Dredd also.
Their champion lies launch. Thalassa! I've lost their bomb signal.
Interference.
It could be. Come on, brother.
Oh. Satisfying.
I hear engines. There. The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are
Oh,
not in
probably
our
still
favor.
bad. Like, to be fair, probably still really bad.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. You must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Just gonna switch to the Stalker for now. The plasma incinerator is fun.
We will soon find you in the flesh and remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
I do love that he refers to us as cousins, though. We technically are.
Megos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.6.C21E.
Because the Primarchs were all brothers. We're the children of the Primarchs. Yeah, we're cousins. What if I Primarch you? Hi, Lily! I hope you're doing alright. Oh, I don't have the jump hack anymore. I was like mashing Y. Like, what? I wanted jump. There. Hang on. Why don't I give a shout out to... Wait, Lily, you're a mod. You can shout yourself out. It's similar to the commands you have on your channel.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Then why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed. Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
Heavy bolter, baby.
I will destroy it. To whom do you speak? You do not hear him. No. Petty tricks.
We will not be disposed of so easily.
Great Emperor has foreseen your doom. We have witnessed it.
Rapadabadabada.
I have slain a tyrant. This does not bode well. Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked.
Back to the wall. This
Okay.
is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
What did they find?
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating. More heretics.
We are on the right path.
Oh, give me that. Pop. Pop. Pop.
Your treachery ends now.